Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload, and today we have a game between SortOf and PiLiPiLi on Abyssal Reef, the latter edition. In the top left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is SortOf. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is PiLiPiLi. I've cast both of these players on my channel several times before. They are very excellent. They are professional, and I'm looking forward to an excellent StarCraft 2 match. Alrighty then, let's see if SortOf goes hatch first, which is pretty standard in ZVP these days, or whether he goes pool first. Yes, almost 300 minerals, drone moving out, and timing is perfect from SortOf. Yes, that is how you do it, Zerg players. And PiLiPiLi has a gateway going up at this really weird kind of cross position thing here. And does the sound too low? I think the sound's a little bit too low. We're gonna bump it up a tiny bit. Does that sound better? Is that too loud? I don't know. It is a constant battle, ladies and gentlemen, to find where it sounds just loud enough, not too quiet, not too loud. It's like a Goldilocks thing. Gonna wait here, gonna get some minerals in the mouth of this probe that you can put into the Nexus later. And for the meantime, the timing doesn't work out perfectly, as you can see, unlike for SortOf, where it's like you show up and it's there. PiLiPiLi, bam, gets it down at 400 minerals right on the dot. Got an extractor and a pool on the way for SortOf as well. So there has been some rumor, it might be done by now, but there's been some rumor that Reaper is gonna get nerfed. And I believe the main reason for this is like the second time Reapers have gotten some kind of a major nerf. The main reason for this is that Blizzard employees, certain people have said they feel that the recoverability factor is too high for the Reaper. Just meaning if you go 5x Reaper, it's cheese, essentially, right? You're going a very flimsy, very gimmicky unit. If you win with it, great. And if you lose with it, you can just transition easily into your mid-game with Marines and tanks and whatnot, and you didn't really lose a step. So they're saying if you're going to go something that is so all-in looking and so hard to deal with, and you don't kill your opponent with it, you better be on your back foot at that point, is how they're thinking about it. So I'm not sure exactly what they're planning on doing with it, either maybe getting rid of the combat drugs ability or nerfing that a bit. Something along those lines. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Meanwhile, Stalker on the way for PiLiPiLi. Got some lings out for SortOf. Just going to be ready for any adepts that come out across the map. There's not going to be an adept, though. PiLiPiLi's planning on going for that early Stalker. Probably to kill this Overlord, who feels very safe because, you know what? Usually Protoss go for an adept first. And then I don't get shot at, but oh snap. It's a Stalker first. All right. Can he make it out of here alive? The answer is I don't think so. I don't think he can. He's hoofing it. This Overlord is going as slow as possible and as fast as possible. It really only has one speed and can't make it out. SortOf made a valiant effort. But no, blood falling into the eternal chasm below. Lings show up, try to get inside, get that quick scout off. They are going to scout the Stargate opening. Hey. That's not bad. That is not bad for a Stargate opening scout if you're SortOf. Meanwhile, more Lings at the front. That's very well walled off with two gateways now, but might as well try to knock him down, I guess. No. Not even going to try to knock him down, just going to hang right on out there. Third hatch on the way from SortOf, recognizing, all right, there's a natural done for PiLiPiLi. He can't be too assertive. This is not a one-base build or any such thing. So it's an Oracle on the way. What else would it be? What else would it be? This Oracle's name is Bertha. I feel like maybe we've had this before, but this is Bertha. Bertha the Oracle. There wasn't a backstory, so I will make one up. My cousin, when I was about 12 years old, really good friends with him. He's the same age as I am. He was really into golf, and he was one of two kids in his family, so his parents both worked, and they could afford whatever. So we were in, I want to say we were in Vegas. They just took me along to a trip to Las Vegas, which when I think about it, like, took two 12-year-old boys to Las Vegas on vacation. That's weird, but okay. And he wanted a set of golf clubs. And so his parents were like, well, you can get a set of golf clubs, but that means nothing for Christmas. This is going to be your Christmas present. And he was like, okay, deal. So he got them, and there was a big Bertha associated, a big old driver by that name as three queens try to kill Bertha. Get out of there, Bertha. Run, Bertha. Run, Bertha. And then I didn't see the golf clubs again until around Christmas time. I was in the neighborhood, and I noticed that the golf clubs that he had wanted so much back in August were just kind of sitting in a closet all scattered, and he didn't care about them anymore. It's kind of how that works. Kind of how that works sometimes with stuff that we really, really want. And then after a while, we kind of lose it. Kind of lose that feeling. So that's Bertha. Bertha is the neglected driver of my cousin. And there she is. So no, I mean, that was exceptionally well deflected by SortOf. He lost nothing. He lost nothing to that Oracle attack. Gonna try to hang out. Overlord trying to scout on in here. Does get taken down by a Phoenix. There's a Phoenix follow-up from PiLiPiLi. And a third base is done for PiLiPiLi as well. So we're 3-basing it to 3-basing it right now. Nobody's really doing much by ways of super attacks. I mean, Oracle's tried to do some stuff. I guess here's a big adept attack at about 5 minutes. With Oracle support, maybe. I mean, there's 3 queens and a bunch of lings. Ah, some banelings. Some banelings are here. The lings are ready for that surround action. On these adepts, though, the adepts decide to go for this natural base. Good pull. Ah, the stasis ward catches a bunch of these drones as they try to escape, but I think all the adepts are toast. Like, there's no way they're surviving that. No. Is that another stasis ward that just got tossed down? Or is it this? I think it was a different stasis ward that got tossed down somehow. That was crazy. That was crazy, Bertha. SortOf says, I'm tired of being passive. I really don't necessarily want to go for a 4th base right now, so I'm going to go for a bit of an attack. With Lings, checking to see if there's a Nexus, like a crazy 4th Nexus for PiLiPiLi. No. No, there's not. More Stargates here. Is he going Sky Toss? He's going Carrier. Whoa! I was so busy with the story about Bertha, I missed the Fleet Beacon. It is going to be Carrier for PiLiPiLi. All right, Carrier rush out of the sky. We've seen this. We saw this in our Scarlet compilation on Sunday, didn't we? No spoilers there, but somebody did go for this very fast Carrier build against Scarlet, a fellow Zerg player after SortOf's own heart. I will not tell you what happened in that game in case you haven't watched it yet, but seriously, go watch the Scarlet composition. I know some of you people are like, oh, it's a dark composition, or oh, it's a euthermal composition. They're just going to win all the games. No. No, that's not the case. I choose them based on length and based on interlink. Like, that's pretty much it. And when they were, I don't know who wins. I don't have all dark wins in the dark compilation. You know that. A TLO compilation, he lost like the last 4 games against Protoss. It was sad. Baneling Rain, here at the natural base. Good pull by PiLiPiLi. Those drop lord just gonna get out of here. That didn't go very well. That was good reaction time from PiLiPiLi. Meanwhile, got some more Baneling Rain coming in from the north. I love this aggression out of SortOf. Oh, shoot, it's a Phoenix. Drop your load. Drop your load. Full drop lord. Meanwhile, Banelings are dropping here, catching 3. 3 of them. 3 probes, and now there's a carrier. I might as well drop and get Photon overcharged into oblivion. Ow. So resources lost here. I just think that's going to favor the Protoss. It's 12,000 or 1,200. 1,200 resources lost for SortOf compared to 800 for PiLiPiLi. So yeah, pretty darn effective thus far. 4th base is coming up. Got some drones here, throwing down some extractors for all the gas that you need as a Zerg player, especially if you're going against Sky Toss. So Spire on the way. Pathogen Glint coming in for SortOf. You're going to go, so there's a few things you can do here. You can go Neural Parasite. Try to burrow Neural Parasite these carriers, which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch. If you're a Zerg fan, if you're a Protoss fan, you're like, Burrow Cast is so OP. And yeah, I can see that. I can see those arguments for sure. I would not be surprised if that got changed in some way in the future. But it is just nice to see Infestors not immediately die when they enter the battlefield, because again, they're so chunky. They're so big and easily targetable and easily seen compared to High Templar and Ghosts anyway. Overseer comes on in with that speed upgrade. Look how zippy he is. Zippity zip, 4.72 move speed. Carrier trying to chase him down. Oh, he stopped moving. Now he's dead. Yeah, you can't stop moving. It's like sharks. Sharks, if they stop moving, they die too. Did you know that? They have to keep moving at all times. It's kind of weird. All right, so Ling's defending here for SortOf. He knows the carrier group is on its way out. Infestors coming in, a Neural Parasite being researched, +1 Flyer Carapace being researched as well. Corruptors are going to be a big deal in this situation, and just Sky Tossing it. 4 carriers, bam, getting scouted by the Ling, and a 4th base coming up for PiLiPiLi as well. I don't know about this. SortOf is getting a 5th base of his own. The carriers are making a beeline for it. They were making a beeline for it before it was there, though. Before it was even there. So there's a cancel. There's no way of saving that one. Oh, it didn't even cancel. SortOf, no. SortOf. All right, so basically a million queens and a bunch of Lings and some Infestors with a bunch of energy on them. 2 Neural Parasite is not done yet. I don't know what he's going to do about these carriers. I'm not like trying to trick you or anything. I just don't. So maybe some fungals, or there are corruptors on the way. Meanwhile, Baneling Raindrop here at the natural base of PiLiPiLi. 8 probes killed. It's 88 to 57 workers. SortOf has a massive drone lead on his opponent. He has lost 0 drones to 11 lost by PiLiPiLi. So even without those 11, he's still crazy ahead of his opponent right now. This is nuts. Warp Prism action, sneaking up with some Stalkers along the left side. Maybe going to go for that 3rd base, maybe for this 4th base or this 5th base. I don't know. one of those things, and the carriers pull back. I don't know why the carriers pulled back there. I really don't. It seems like a bit of a mistake. There was really nothing that could kill him. I mean, there were 6 corruptors, not enough. There were some infestors. They didn't have neural parasite at the time, and there were a couple queens. I mean, PiLiPiLi's a much, much better player than I am, but that was weird. That was really odd for him to run like that. Another expansion for SortOf. Is that a 7th base? 6th base. 6th base up top. In the center section up top here, Dep's trying to sneak on into one of these bases and just get stuff done. There's really no defense here at all, so enjoy. Enjoy your drone barbecue. Some stalkers here at the 3rd base as well, trying to kill stuff. Corruptors really want to get that War Prism. Get out of there, War Prism. Get out of there. Leave the stalkers to die. Yeah, War Prism's dead. And a couple more shots. Toast. Ling's going to respond to this. Not good pathing. Lings go around. Just, there we go. We got him. We got him. And some Lings cleaning out the Adepts here at this 4th base as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say that. Let's say that. See where I'm clicking for? 5, 6. That will be easy to remember. More Baneling Rain. Oh my gosh, the Banelings. 9 more probes killed. The Drop Lords are recognizing that they are they're going to suicide in there. Upgrades would be nice. Like a +2 melee would allow this to one-shot. It's on the way to one-shot. Those Banelings to one-shot the probes. So they're working on it. Mothership coming in here as well. Seeing a lot of Sky Toss lately. I kind of like it. Kind of like it's a viable strategy these days. For a long time, carriers were just an afterthought of some kind. Total afterthought. I'd say kindness plating on the way for the Ultralisks. There is an Ultralisk Cavern, which I don't think I mentioned, though I did see in the production tab. So Ultra is possibly on the way. Ooh, and a Nidus Network. Nidus Network on the way for SortOf as well. Meanwhile, it's just Carrier. Got some Oracles in here for Revelation, I assume, and a bunch of, I already said Carriers, Mothership. But that's 9. That is 9 Carriers. One more on the way. Void Ray's coming in. Void Ray's very good against Corruptors if that's what you're going for. But look at this. What is this? Crazy in his composition. Ultra, Bane, Infestor, Ling against Sky Toss. All right, SortOf. You know what you're doing. I'm not going to second guess you about this. Not even the teeniest tiny bit. These rocks are getting knocked down by the Ultras, which do have +1 attack and +3 armor, and +2 is so almost done. Psionic Storm being researched by PiLiPiLi as well, though. This creep spread is nuts. That's the thing about Sky Toss. You can't really be consistently aggressive. So creep spread, you're pretty much giving it up here. Giving up extra bases to SortOf here as well. He might as well expand. Probably expand down in this bottom left corner if I was him. And Baneling Speed being researched as well. So here we go. You can't really attack into the Sky Toss army. There's the Revelation. There's, oh, the Burrow Infestors are being revealed because they have Revelation on them. You know what? No, don't attack into this. Ah, too many cannons. Too many cannons. Photon Overcharge as well. Overcharge up as well. And SortOf says, no thank you. That was terrible. Ooh, storms all over everything. But in Nidus Network, here's the natural base. Lings running into the main base from the natural. Everybody going home to deal with this. These Lings with +2 attack are super duper dangerous. Can they get the Fleet Beacon? They're going to try to get the Fleet Beacon. And I think they're going to get it. We're too far away with the response. Oh, they chose not to. They're going after probes instead here. Which seems fine, I guess. Going after the Dark Shrine, but pushing in with his Sky Toss army is PiLiPiLi. He doesn't care. He doesn't care there are Lings inside his main base. He has sent some Adepts and some probes after them. I don't think it's going to be enough. No, one adept, and dead. Lings still going after probes. There we go, the Neural Parasite on all of these carriers. They're attacking each other. The Corruptors are dealing with what hasn't been Neural Parasite. The Void Rays, wow, really just blowing through those Corruptors, though, and Neural Parasite's one off. And our carrier group is still okay, actually. Wow, really? Did two of them died. SortOf is in a lot of trouble, but there are Ultralisks at the fourth base of PiLiPiLi. Lings fighting against probes here at the main base of PiLiPiLi. Sky Toss army just doing drive-bys, just walking past hatcheries and murdering them. Just straight up. Big old attack here at the natural base. Gone. And all right, so the Lings are cleaned up inside the main base. There are still Ultras at the fourth, though. And dealing with this army, there we go. More Corruptors in. And Corruptors are getting Void Raid. There's more Neural Parasite, though. Enough Neural Parasite. Possibly Queen's desperately trying to join the battle as well. Good anti-air there. Overseer's scanning. He's really not doing anything to get rid of this mothership. Interestingly enough, Corruptor count still pretty healthy at about 10. And they do have that +2 armor where they can deal with it a little bit more easily. Those Void Rays. Are the Void Rays all gone? I think the Void Rays are all gone. It's just carriers now to sort of have this thing Corruptors need to focus down carriers instead of interceptors. That's something you always gotta say. Ultralisk trundling on along back home to help with this. Void Rays joining the party. Are all the Corruptors dead? Corruptor count is not healthy at 2. No, but PiLiPiLi, he's sitting at 6 Void Rays and 4 carriers. More Lings rolling in. Queens here and Festers ready to go. And PiLiPiLi feels like he has this. The Void Rays especially doing so much work against the static defense, against hatcheries. Just like that. The Infestor's hoping nobody notices that they're there. I don't think PiLiPiLi has an observer with his army. He doesn't have one on the map, so that would make a lot of sense. Sort of just desperately fighting for his life right here. PiLiPiLi pulling back. More Corruptors joining the battle, but these Void Rays just hurt. They really hurt. Another carrier does go down. Corruptors decide this is not the place for me. There's too many Void Rays. I don't know who's going to win this thing. I really feel like either player has a chance. Some drones trying to long distance mine right underneath the Skytoss army. Terrible decision. 4th base is going to die. 5th base and 6th base are already gone. Nidus Network, the next target. Yes, this is so many dead drones. This is 34 dead drones and 40 dead probes. I think this could be it. Sort of just has a handful of Corruptors in production. He's got 9 of them. He's going to have 11 when all is said and done, but there are currently 8 Void Rays, 3 carriers, and a mothership here, and they are all Superman. They all have +3 attack. 3rd base is toast. Income is pitiful for Sort of. He's long distance mining from his natural base, which is gone. All he's got left is his main at this point. Ultralisk trying to trundle in and deal with his 3rd base with PiLiPiLi, but it's just one Ultra. It's just one Ultralisk. It's not enough. Definitely not enough here. So this is the last. Is this it? Is this all she wrote for Sort of? I mean, 86 to 118 total supply. Did he just recall home? He recalled his Skytoss army home. Interesting. Ultralisk has 9 kills. Can it take down a simulator before it dies? It decides to not actually press his luck and pulls on out. This guy has 8 kills too. He's a Slayer. Slayer. 8, 9 kills. Excellent. Creep spread's almost right up here to the 4th base though. Again, beautiful creep spread out of Sort of. He's making an observer. Is PiLiPiLi, but it's not done yet. It doesn't take that long to build though. So Sort of somehow is not dead. I mean, he should be dead. I feel like he should be dead. But if he can get rid of this 4th base, he can kind of try to starve PiLiPiLi out. He needs to expand somewhere. Sort of just sitting on 100 minerals, though. Here's the problem. Gets rid of an assimilator and run. Oh, Ultralisk gets murdered by them Void Rays. By those Void Rays. All right, Neural Parasite. Going to have to do the job here. Got some drones in the battle as well, hopefully to mess up the targeting of the Skytoss. Neural Parasiting the mothership could be interesting. I don't know. Sort of dancing around. Yep, dancing around. Oh, Terran music inappropriately going right now. As there are no Terrans currently on the field. I just feel like PiLiPiLi has a complete hang on this. Still has yet to expand anywhere, does Sort of. And pushing out once again with the Skytoss army. Corruptor count is 11, which is good. +3. Flyer armor's good. Look at all this Templar with Storm, though. Oh, the Storm's going to be the game changer here, I feel like. I don't know if it's actually necessary, though. Maybe not. Maybe it won't be the game changer, but it's a game changer. That's for sure. Oracle does get destroyed. The Ghost of Bertha. Completely dead there. And Voiders making sure there's no replacement 4th base, no replacement 5th base, no replacement 3rd base. Storm is there. The Ultralisk trying to get on top of these units. There's the Neural from below, but no, taking out the Infestors. There's the Fungal, but it's not enough. Sort of calls the GG, and Sort of is defeated. PiLiPiLi is your victor today. Well done, PiLiPiLi. Those engagements did not go well for Sort of at all. PiLiPiLi ended up with more carriers than I anticipated. In the end, 8 carriers died, all right, but 54 Corruptors, 12 Infestors, that's a lot of dead stuff, and 6 hatcheries. 6 hatcheries were killed. PiLiPiLi lost 2 Nexuses himself, 9 High Templar, and like I said, 8 carriers, 42 probes, and 47 drones lost their lives. About 32,000 resources lost for the Zerg player compared to only 20 for PiLiPiLi. Just cost efficiency at its best. All right. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. There's also a podcast in the description you can click on where I talk about video games and StarCraft and music and movies and books with an Australian named Wade. All right, so that's going to be it until next time. As always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.